Hey there, Go fans. Welcome to Game 3 of the 2019 Transatlantic Professional Go Team Championship. I'm going to be your host today. My name is Wanek, and providing commentary today is going to be Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. Hey, Myungwan, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. I'm very excited about this game. So this is Game 3. This is going to be
Mm.
Mateusz Surma playing white against William Shi, 1-dan professional from the AGA. And yeah, actually, before we get started, I know the player's really itching to get into the game here, but we actually have them both on the line here. So let's see who we got here. William, are you on the line with us?
Hi, I'm on the line.
Hey, William, are you excited for today's game?
Yeah, I'm ready for today's game, and I'm looking forward to a good game.
Yeah, so are we. So you're playing black. Did you prepare any special opening today, or are you just gonna kind of wing it?
Not exactly. I think I'll just play what I feel like is comfortable for me.
Awesome. Have you played Matouche before?
We play each other quite often when we both trained in Korea, so
Oh,
we know
okay.
quite well.
So you're feeling good about this game? You got it in the bag?
Uh, I'm just gonna play my best, so see how it goes.
Awesome. Well, hey, good luck today. Play your best.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And I think we also have. I think we also have Matouche on the line. Matouche, are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Hey. So this is game 3 for you. You ready?
I think so.
So do you prefer to play white, or do you prefer to play black, or
Doesn't really matter for me.
doesn't really matter? All right. So William said that you guys had played before when you trained in Korea. Are you excited? You feeling good about this game?
Like, I will try to win, but I don't know what will happen.
All right. Well, hey, good luck. Play a good game. We're very excited.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
All righty. So I guess the players are going to go get their game started. Like I said at the beginning, this is the 2019 Transatlantic Professional Go Team Championship. So this is a really cool event that the AGA and the EGF are putting on, and we're planning to make this an annual event. This is there's a lot of work that goes into behind the scenes here, and the AGA and the EGF are actually financing this event directly. So this is a 5v5. We've got 5 American pros versus the 5 EGF pros. This is game 3, like I said, and Matoush has won the first 2 games, and so this will be game number 3. If you want to support this content, and we really hope you do, uh, there's a page you can go to at the Transatlantic Go website that'll take you to where you can either make a donation or become a member of either the AGA or your EGF member association. But we're going to take a quick break while the players get the game up. As soon as the players have the game on, we'll put it up on the screen so you can watch the beginning. All right, guys. We'll
Okay.
talk to you soon.
Hi. Hi everyone. My name is Gangsheng Shi, and I also go by the name William Shi. I'm a professional Wandong Go player, certified by the American Go Association, and I'm currently 25. I currently live in in the city of Toronto, Canada, and I originally immigrated from China back when I was 9 years old. So I'm doing this interview for the Transatlantic Go Championships, and I hope to answer some of your questions. So, at what age did I start playing Go? I started playing Go at the age of 6, and I've been playing for, I guess, till now, almost 20 years. But I didn't really take the game seriously until maybe I would say, in the last couple years of my high school. And for me, in North America, a lot of other Go players, we also go to school, we pursue other activities. And for me, I went to university, and I'm currently doing a degree in medicine. I would say my playing style was mostly balanced. I like to pursue what I think is the best move, and for me, usually I can take on both an attacking and a defensive role. I don't aggressively look to fight, but as long as I think it's the best move, I'll go for it. So I would describe myself to be more of a balanced player. And I think my favorite memories as a Go player would be just attending the US Go Congress every year. And I really like to thank them for the opportunities that the American Go Association has given me, because I was simply just a kid in Canada that didn't have that much opportunities to play Go. And becoming pro and being subsidized to play Go internationally, as well as playing in the North American tournaments like the Redmond Cup, the US Open, and the annual Go Congress, has really given me a lot of doors. And I truly enjoy competing with other players and also meeting new players. And of course, meeting lots of my friends at different tournaments. As for my personal goals as a Go player, I think ever since entering university, I think I realized myself that I am no longer pursuing Go competitively as my professional career. And for me personally, currently my goal in terms of Go is just to play Go casually, try to attend as much events as possible, definitely try to spread the word of Go and promote Go in different communities and to my friends. And I regularly commentate for the American Go Association. So doing these things has really allowed me to be more of a sort of ambassador role for Go. And I think in the future, I will continue to play Go as much as I can. With regards to someone on the EGF team I like to play, I think with this tournament, it's great that I get to play some of my old, friends as well as classmates, I would say, because I'll be playing Mateusz next, and we both trained together and we played each other many times back in Korea when we trained, and it would be great to play him again. And I look forward to playing other players in the EGF, because I haven't played, I don't think, any of the other players before yet. So it'll be a great opportunity, should I win, to play the other players. And I'm just really looking forward to this game, and I think it'll be a great opportunity for me to try my best and play the best I can to represent North America. With regards to the prediction about the Transatlantic match, obviously I will want my team to win, but since we're already down 2 games, our confidence is a little shaken up, but I have faith in my teammates. And I truly believe for the players standing behind me, Ryan and Eric, they're great players, and they will definitely. I have great confidence in my teammates, and I think they will carry the load if that's needed. With regards to a specific score line, I can't really say for that.
My name is Mateusz Surma. I am 23 years old. I'm My name is Mateusz Surma. I am 23 years old. I'm student professional and I come from Poland. I started taking game seriously when I came to Korea first time when I was 13. My playing style used to be, when I started to play, I used to fight a lot. Later, when I went to Asia, I started to play calm. And recently I started to fight again. My favorite memory as a Go player, I think, is meeting my wife. We met on a Go tournament. My personal goal used to be to become a professional Go player, and right now, just try to play better and winning as much as possible. I know everybody from EGF professionals. Like we met on many tournaments, and I think everybody is good. I think I played with each AGA professional, however, not many times. We met on some tournaments. I remember I was at the same school with Eric. I was at the same school with Gansheng, however, in different countries. Also was in one flat with Andy on some tournament. With Calvin and Ryan, didn't have much contact, but also we met on some tournaments. I think maybe we'll be 5-3 for you.
Hey there, Go fans. It's time for the commentary to begin on the 2019 Transatlantic Professional Go Team Championship. I'm going to be your host today, Michael Wanek, and I'm joined for commentary by Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. We've been watching the opening here so far between Mateusz Surma, 2-dan pro from the EGF playing white, versus William Shi, 1-dan pro from Canada representing the AGA. And I guess we're about ready to dive right into it, Myungwan. What do you think about this opening so far?
Oh, the opening was very interesting because they played so many moves, like a new move that I haven't seen before. I mean, before AlphaGo, I would say.
Ah, okay. So not completely new, but kind of computer inspired?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, definitely, right.
Awesome.
So,
well, where do you want to start?
So I think there's so many, variations that I like to show, even though this is just like beginning. So, okay, so which one do you like to see first? And,
I don't know. Well, so because all of these Joseki, I
Mm.
feel like I've seen before, all of these corner sequences, but they look a little different to me, or maybe I just haven't played them enough. So I mean, I don't know. You want to just start at the very beginning? Let's just go through the opening.
Okay, so actually let me use the annotate here. I'm using the new tool here, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the red circle?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So that was new. I mean, it's not very new, but I can see why he played this one. I think Mateusz, he studied a lot, with AI, I guess.
Oh, so you think this
Mm.
this elephant's eye move here is like a computer type move?
Yeah, right. And then previous game, I saw the first game and briefly the second game, and then I think he studied a lot, from AI. That's what I felt. And then for the beginners, not so much beginners. I mean, this the 3-3 was very new, after AlphaGo.
Mm-hmm. Like playing there immediately?
Yeah, and then this one too, of course. And I don't know, this one's not that new.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, let's start from the beginning.
All right.
So Mateusz is black, and then no, Mateusz is white.
Yeah, Mateusz is
And
playing
then
white.
yeah, Mateusz, yeah. William is white. William is black. I'm sorry, William is black. So yeah, this fifth move, we haven't played this one before AlphaGo. So for some reason, AlphaGo and other AIs, prefer this two-space jump. So
Yeah, I've been
we
playing it a
played this one.
lot in my online games just because I think it looks cool. But
Yeah, it looks cool, right? But the weakness is that, if I play something like this,
mm-hmm.
I can just play, I can kind of slide. So it's difficult to protect the corner. And also, there's something like this, like attachment. So let's say I play something else, then I can attach this. That's the weakness in that shape.
Okay.
If black hane, then I can counter hane.
Oh.
So black has to cut this, and right away, the fight goes on, and then this cross card is very difficult, very complicated.
Yeah, it seems like a big fight already.
Yeah, right. It's so complicated, right?
Is this considered Joseki, this fight here?
It's not Joseki, but kind of variation at the corner. Yeah, maybe after Joseki. So I can play this one. It is not that easy to cut because white shape is very flexible. And I can just connect if I play this one too.
Oh, is that okay even though it's like kind of connecting on the second line?
It's okay because I can play A to make some eye shape, and then it is actually just alive if I play that one. So I can just extend, and it's just a live shape. And also, there's weakness here too, B.
Oh, so if white plays B, then black's kind of cut into two groups already?
Yes. So actually, B works only after black play this one. Black made the exchange. Otherwise, white just play B. Then this card is center to the other side. Black can just extend here and make double Atari here. This one.
Oh, I see. Oh,
So
that's
that
kind of
card-
cool.
That card is not a big weakness for black, but if black were to attack the whole white group, then it became a weakness.
Oh, so like what you're saying, white's pretty strong here.
Yeah, white is very strong, just almost completely alive. And black lost the corner. Yeah, that's one weakness. And the corner is not complete. So let's say some position like, okay, this is a very good position, right? Yeah, white must have some moves down there. So unlike like 1 or 2, because there's 2 space jump, white can play something like this.
To try and make a life in the corner?
Right. Either live in the corner or it becomes very easy to destroy, for example, the upper side. So if black play this one, black can protect the corner, but the Atari is center, and then this one is center to the corner, right? You have three liberties
Right.
each, so black should play this one, but then it becomes very easy to invade and then just leave there like this.
So the Moyo is really hard to. You can't really defend everything because of the weakness in the corner.
Right. Black can play. Where's the other variation? Okay. Black can play maybe this one. So the upper side is very strong. If I play this one, it's not as easy to destroy the upper side, but I can make very good life in the corner.
Ah, I see. Okay.
This. So black can play this one too, but yeah. Anyway, so it's easy to destroy from the corner for white. So that's weakness for this 2 space jump, but it has more influence to the left side and also the upper side.
Okay.
It's easier to make territory, and it's not that easy to like reduce. Comparing to in this case, you can make this shoulder hit, which becomes very popular, and maybe this kind of hat. Or
Hat.
yeah, make this asking move. So you can also attach this one to like a C.
Oh, and so I guess people prefer the 2 space jump just because it's the Aji's different? Is it just new or?
Yeah, that's AI. Yeah, not people. So if you make 2 space jump, it is difficult to kind of reduce from the outside, but it's easier to go inside, right? So if you make this kind of knight move, regular move, before AlphaGo, then the corner is complete, right? This is really like a complete corner, but why can reduce from the outside? So it's not easy. It's not as easy to increase the upper side potential
Okay.
or the left side potential. Yeah, that's the difference. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. So there's some benefits and some drawbacks, but it just, maybe the development is better, the potential is better for it.
That's something that human can never know, right? I mean, they wouldn't know which one's better, but yeah, that's what AI said. So I mean, yeah, human
Well,
believed it.
the AIs are really good, so they're probably right. But
Right. So yeah, everyone played this two-space jump. Yeah, that has almost never played when I was I mean before AlphaGo. Okay. So black played here. White approached, which is looks very common. White sometimes take the corner too, but yeah, that's AlphaGo stuff.
That's like very computer style.
Right. So yeah, also before AlphaGo, this was very common. But nowadays, almost like no one plays this knight move to the corner. So
is it because they're like a response that the computers do, or?
Yeah, if black play this one, that's actually very good shape. This is just Doseki, but the upper side was black's influence, or at least black wanted to increase, right? Black wanted to develop the influence in the upper side. But right now, this A, the two-space jump, is actually bad move, bad position. It's better to play at B.
Oh, because you can't really develop the top side as easily?
Right.
Oh.
And then the corner is still vulnerable, right? So if I play this knight move, yeah, to increase the upper side, right? This is black's original plan when he played this two space jump. So he's going to play something like A or B. I mean, black can play somewhere else first. Yeah, that's totally another option. Such as like this one. But let's talk about only the upper side. So
Okay.
if black play this one, white take the corner, and then black can block the outside. Black has two options. Black can make this Atari, and this ladder, as you can see, I can draw the line here. So it doesn't hit this one, so that's not the ladder breaker.
Oh.
But
It's close.
white can, yeah, very close, just one line difference. But white can make this kind of ladder breaker, and then black should play somewhere here. I think if black play this one right now, white is better because black's shape is only the upper side, and then white could play two very big move in the right low corner and then left low corner. So black can play just this one too. So now this is not center.
Does that leave some room for white to fight on the top if black doesn't capture it right away?
Oh yeah, right. It's I mean less solid. White can play something like this. Use like an N16 dead stone, right? Using this one, it's easier to invade.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway, this is one of the variation. Some other variation. Yeah. This variation is more difficult. It's related to ladder.
This just looks complicated.
Yeah, right. This one is pretty complicated. I guess if why play this one? Yeah, black will just play something else first. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think I need that one first. So you can see, black can develop the upper side and the left side.
And that seems to work pretty well with that two-space
Yeah,
extension
right.
too.
Exactly.
So this is kind of why the slide isn't so good.
Yes, right. So right now, that two-space jump is better than this knight move. C15, this knight move. So if I change the position, so let's say it's here, right? Then I can play, for example, this shoulder hit, which looks pretty good. It can reduce potential in both area, both sides, the upper side and the left side. So if black has to play this one, it's all gone, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, this is the main reason why white doesn't play this slide, the knight move in the corner.
This is
Yeah, black.
complicated.
Yeah, black definitely doesn't respond this one.
Hmm.
So like amateur player, they respond this one, right? Very often because it's Joseki, but not in this position. Not if you play this two-space jump.
Right.
Fifth move.
Yeah, because so for those of you that are kind of new and just learning the term, so Joseki tends to mean like some sort of an even exchange, or like an even sequence where both players get about the same sort of result. But in this case, with that stone up there, it doesn't really make as much sense.
Mm-hmm. Right. So that means you can't really just like follow AI move, without knowing all the variations. Later, it becomes way more complicated, to follow or try to understand, AI's move. But even the fifth move, like this kind of very simple move, still it is not easy to understand, what AI is thinking. So yeah, this attachment is the real game, and then that's very common. So the main reason why you play this attachment and counter hane, this is called this is attachment, and this is hane, and this is counter hane. So you want to just leave as early as possible, and you want to just make your shape as solid as possible. So if black connect, then I can just play here, double tiger's mouth, and then it's just alive, right? So after white settle like this, it is more difficult to develop the upper side.
Oh, so it's sort of trying to get that same sort of result from the slide, where white's solid on the top, so it's hard to develop.
Oh, right, yeah, exactly. Black play this move, but that's new. That's not very new, but in this position, because right now this is what happened, and you can compare this one. Right now, white is alive, pretty much. If you compare this one to here, then white should connect, and black will just extend, right?
Okay.
Black is not going to play this one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, black will extend. So if you compare to the real game, so if black make this exchange, which is, might be a little bit bad exchange, but not that much, right?
Okay.
Then yeah, this is not good for black.
So what makes it different then? Is it the ability to hane in the corner?
Its ability to leave for white. So let's say white play this one. right now. Yeah, I can just leave in the corner. Maybe I can just go out first, but I can leave in the corner anytime. Right.
Oh, okay.
But in this position, yeah, I cannot just ignore it because white is not alive in the corner. So that's the difference between A and B, and A is certainly better for black.
So why play the hanging connection there?
Hanging connection? What is hanging connection?
The B, the tiger's mouth. So in the actual game when he plays the
Yeah, this is actual game, right?
Yeah, so is there a benefit to this?
There might be some situation that this one would be better. So, for example, I don't know if this might be the situation, but maybe, I can just take the one stone in the corner. But that's not good for white. So, in this early in the beginning, trying to take the corner like that, having gote, would never be a good idea. And especially in this case, black can develop the upper side.
Right, and that's what he wanted with the
Yeah.
D14 move anyway.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Or probably when this whole group might be attacked. So this is not the case, but let's say right now it's very because if black has to make this Atari, if white had to make this Atari, then black can play this. Black can take this one stone and then just leave at any time, right? But sometimes, this shape is not that solid. Black play them here.
Oh, this is it's not as alive as the other one.
Right, not as that much solid. So I mean, this is not the case because it's black can just go outside, and it's black's turn.
But maybe later or something. Later, the group is a little weaker if some other things happen.
But I don't think this is a good idea right now. Black can even think about this position, this option.
This looks complicated.
Yeah. Did they play many moves now?
Yeah, the game's cruising along, so I'm not sure which move number it is. It looks like there's like maybe 40-ish or 50 moves, something like that, or maybe I don't know. I can't just eyeball the board, but there are a few more. It's a little bit further.
Okay. Let's go a little bit fast, and then we can come back. So yeah. Anyway, this Joseki option is also available for black. I think this is pretty good too. Because this one too, you can develop the upper side, right? The difference between this and the other variation that black blocked with P16 is that I can save this 2 stone to destroy and then start fighting. So it's not as solid, it's not as strong. But anyway, so yeah, black play this one, and white play this move. Okay, and then the next.
So it looks kind of like a success for white, to me. Because of the D14 placement. Then, for the same reason that you were talking about with the slide, white's just strong here already.
Right. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to there's one disclose for this game commentary. So I'm going to explain most of time, like 80% or even 90%. I'm going to just tell my my thought and ideas, right?
Okay.
As a commentary. But I'm going to use the Lilla 02
Oh,
AI.
cool.
Yeah, because I just want to confirm my comments is correct, and also Lilla 0 gives a lot of interesting ideas, right? So
Oh,
I
okay.
just want to introduce.
Cool.
And I briefly, I checked the winning percentage right now.
What's it?
Yeah. At this time, it is dead some reason. But when I checked this one, it's actually black has more winning percentage than
Man,
50%. Yeah, black is winning.
computers really love that D14 move, I guess.
So, oh no. Actually, that time it was 50%, but it indicates that the M17, the move right now,
Oh, that's too slow?
yeah, that was too slow.
Okay.
So I think it shows something like this one. So if black play this, yeah, I can just leave.
So for the newer players, what do we mean when we say slow? What do we like? Just too narrow focus, not big, not enough points, or?
Yeah, that's right. So
Okay.
right now protecting the corner is pretty big. I mean, especially to this side. So it can limit the potential in the left side, right?
Okay.
So make this two space jump a little bit, worse than this knight move. But this one looks pretty good too. So it is very difficult for human to say, which move is better.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you can really follow AI all the time, right? Because there's certain difference between AI and human. So I think it's very difficult to say. I don't know. Even I knew right now that this move is better than M17. I might still play M17 too. It depends, but I can't really rely on AI.
Fair
It's
enough.
not. I'm not saying that AI is incorrect, but because there's difference.
Right. It feels good to be able to play M17 because it makes it so that you can't get sealed in on the outside.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that's center, and that looks pretty painful.
Yeah, it looks big. Like that looks like that's what black wants to do. So not having that be Sente is probably pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next move is
There we go.
taking the corner. Right.
Some AlphaGo stuff. The computer stuff.
Yeah.
Take the corner.
Yeah. This is completely like a computer stuff. So yeah, that's too difficult to to compare this one to the normal approach. So yeah, let's skip that one. Okay, so one thing I can explain is that it might be a bad idea before, because I can take the outside, which is called influence, and black take the corner, right, which is called territory. So this is confirmed territory. The outside is not confirmed, but there's potential.
Right, because it's facing the rest of the board where the rest of the game is going to take place.
Right. So the normal, the wisdom is that in the beginning, it's better to build influence, right? Because you have a lot of time and then empty board to use your influence. But territory is like a cash; it's just confirmed. You don't get anything, other than just confirmed territory. So, yeah, that seems to be a bad idea. That's at least what humans thought. But later, AI said, yeah, that's not that much big influence. I can even play this one and play something like this. So I can even attack the whole white group.
Yeah, we always used to think that you make a big wall like that, it's too hard to attack, but computers just said, no, you can attack it. It's fine.
Yeah, right. So actually, that seems to be a good idea. So unless white has already a move like this,
Mm-hmm.
so black should have something. Let's say this one. Right now, that's influence. That seems to be good. So it looks like AI doesn't get the corner if I has already stone on the lower side, such as this one
Okay.
or this one.
But without the extension,
Mm,
take the corner.
yeah,
Or
in
AI
the,
thinks so.
yeah, in the beginning, it is not that common to have this one stone in this position. I mean, it could have the knight move or big knight move. But even with this one, I can still take the corner and then just play this one and something like this. So it can still erase or even attack later.
Hmm. The wall's not as strong as it looks.
Right. So I think that's why it take the corner just right away.
Hey, it looks like we have a lot of new people in here, so I'm just gonna let everyone know what we're doing here today. This is the 2019 Transatlantic Professional Go Team Championship. This is an AGA and EGF sponsored event where we're having American pros face off against European pros, and it's a best of, well, it's not a best of five. There's going to be there are 5 pros on each team, and if you lose, you get knocked out single elimination. And right now, this is game 3, and this is the 3rd game where the player playing white, Mateusz Surma, this is the 3rd game for him. You won the first 2 games. And the games they're an hour. You have an hour of main time, and then you have 5 periods of 1 minute overtime. And we're going to be doing this most Sundays. We have one more game coming up next week, but then after that we have one more game coming up, and we're going to take a couple weeks break, and then we'll be back. But it's going to be Sundays at it's 2000 Central European summertime and 1400 U.S. Eastern time, so 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock there. But yeah, like this is a pretty big event, and we're really glad to have the sponsors that we do. The AGA and the EGF put this together, and it's a 10,000 euro prize pool for the winning team. One way that you can support this event, if you want to see more like AGA, EGF pro events like this, the best way to do that is to support your AGA and EGF. I mean, you can join the American Go Association. You can join your EGF member association. We'll put the link in chat here, but it's at transatlanticgo.com or .org/support, and that's where you can go either donate or find the link to become a member. So, anyway, it's game 3. Let's see how much time these players have left. They both have about half an hour left. So they've only used about half of their main time, but we're cruising through, and I think in the actual game, if you take a look down there on the left, that'll be the right below me here. This is the actual live board that they're playing, and over here on the right, where Myungwan is providing the commentary. I guess I should reintroduce us too. I'm Michael Wanek. I'm your host today, and providing commentary is Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. So anyway, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're also posting links in chat for like beginner tutorials. So if you don't know how to play this game at all and you want to figure it out, the beginner tutorials are right there. This game is pretty high level. We're going to try to go over some kind of beginner and intermediate content. But like I said, these are the strongest players in the Americas and in Europe. So these games are going to be really high level. So anyway, I figured that was we needed to take a quick break there because we got a whole bunch of people watching right now, and I don't know how many people here know exactly what we're doing. So we just
okay.
so we just did the we talked a little bit about the corner take here, but that's not what happened in the game, right? This was a much different sequence than what you were going over.
Okay. So for this one, yeah, there's a lot to talk. Where we should, why should block like A and B, and then all the variations. There's so many variations. But before I show you, let me just look at the real game, and then I can come back.
Okay.
I think amateur players should know, with the variations after this. If you want to play this 3-3, without knowing all the variation, like playing this 3-3 can be a very dumb idea. So yeah, I'll come back. So let's look at the game first. So and then play this on. The reason why he made that exchange, the Hane, this one, is because he need to make that exchange, and then this one also doesn't work without that Hane, right? Right now, of course, black doesn't respond.
Oh, because you lose the cornerstones.
Yeah, that's corner. Yeah, black will take this on, and then white can take the corner, but the lower side that once turned that shape is what's way better.
And it's like completely alive, right?
Yeah, completely alive. That's right. And then white also want to develop the lower side, so that's why I played this one first and cut here, to block, at this level, this line.
So black could just capture that stone, right?
Right. Yeah, black can capture the stone, but white can block.
Oh, and so that gives him a kind of a wall facing where he influence again, right? Facing where he wants to develop.
Yes, right. That's right.
Okay.
Black can still play this one. Yeah, this is Joseki too. And then probably approach the left low corner. But black choose this one. That's also Joseki. So in this case, the lower side became a little bit stronger, but black can develop the right side too. So yeah, that's good move, and then play it here. So right now, black has to reduce the lower side. So that approach seems to be the right direction. So if you play here, it's easier for white to make territory on the low side. So,
but doesn't that help black on the left side?
which one?
The other approach. If black plays the other approach, can he develop the left side, or is that bad because of the corner?
Oh, that's a very good question, right? So, but which one has like a better potential, the left side or lower side? Left side for black or lower side for white?
Ooh, probably the lower side. Is that because white's wall is a bit better?
Yeah, right. Yeah, a bit better, and the white invested more stones right here, right? Black had only one stone there. So even black play the lower side, then white probably wouldn't just play like this, just to reduce black's potential in the left side. You can't really say black has potential in the left side. It's like a neutral area. So even white can think about this one, right? Yeah, of course that's not so bad. But that exchange itself, this exchange is good. So even black play, let's say black play something like this. So because of that exchange, it's easier to take the corner, something like this, for black.
Okay. And there's
So,
that's kind of a cool sequence too, because then there's that Atari left on the outside for like Aji later, right?
yeah, right. No, black can make this Atari at F5. So black can make this Atari. So A and B exchange certainly help for black. It has to take the corner, and it has to make this Atari too. So yeah, this is the right direction.
I see.
A is better than B. And then white play this move. Okay. So that's kind of new. No. I mean, I think Mateusz, he studied AI. Yeah, certainly. So yeah, you can make this exchange. That's center, and then play something like this. I mean, that's easier variation to think of. But if you play this move, it's difficult to respond. So if black plays something like this, then I can just block here, and that's very painful.
Yeah.
Then
Can black just play right in the middle of it? Could he just pop the elephant's eye?
okay, this one. Yeah.
Is this no good?
I can just cut this one. Yeah, this fight is not good. And then black is not completely alive.
Oh, in the
So,
corner.
Yeah.
Oh. So maybe not a good idea.
Alive. Yeah, it is alive right now, but if you, for example, if black push like this, and then if outside gets a little bit stronger, then we can play this here, jump, and this kind of placement.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That
It's
okay.
going to die.
Oh, that's not good.
So trying to break this elephant eye is not a good idea.
That's good to know, because my first instinct is to cut it every time I see that.
Black can play this one first. Something like this. So if this is not ladder, right? Because if you draw the line, yeah, this one, the number 5, this one can be the ladder breaker, right? It's called ladder breaker because it breaks the ladder. So to save the 3 stones, white 3 stones, I should make this Atari, but black can make this all Atari first, and then cut this one. Now white stone is very heavy, so maybe black can fight. I think this fight might be a little bit more favorite to white to black. Black can play something like this to get center. But the problem is I can just make this net.
Couldn't
give
black
up the 3 stones?
Oh, is it okay to give him up?
Yeah. So the outside becomes pretty strong, very solid. So yeah, I think because of this, black doesn't black cannot play this move.
I see. And actually, it looks like if you look at the live game, it looks like that sort of a sequence is happening right now, as it turns out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit later, but yeah.
So, but black doesn't have to play that one. So that one is center. Black cannot ignore it because that's too painful. Even after this one push, still, I mean, white will play something down, and then this black is centered too. It's almost centered. not completely center in this position, but pretty much because locally I can play this one.
Still?
Yeah, see. And then if I play black play like this, yeah, that's life and death problem for you.
For me,
Yeah.
okay,
How
okay.
can you kill black?
I'm thinking T7?
Yeah, T7 or T8. Both are fine.
Oh, okay.
So you can just connect.
Neat.
So locally, black should play here, and that's cool.
Whoa! That's super dangerous.
Yeah, but right now, I think that's not that much dangerous because black can play something like this one. Okay, I mean let's say you make this exchange. And play this move. So there's some weakness outside. Yeah.
Wow, this is a crazy sequence.
Yeah, that's I know it is still difficult, but so outside is not as strong. So white probably cannot just attack like that. Let's say if this is center, for example, this attack is center too. So yeah, black can play like this and make this net. So, but that's very big burden for black, right?
Yeah.
Outside is a little bit, strong, then
Right.
can
So
kill, I can kill white.
if black
White
or
can kill black.
if white maybe attacks the group at R14 to get some more stones on the outside, maybe.
Yeah, right. So maybe I can play some crazy move like this, and then that might be good enough to protect the weakness.
Ooh.
So right now, if black play this one, yeah, that doesn't work. Because that's
Oh wow.
the ladder. So black can't take that risk.
Yeah,
Or Aji.
that's just too dangerous.
So this will be center, and then I can play the lower side. But in this case, yeah, black can play this one, and then black can develop the right side. So I think that's why he played this move. But I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey, Myungwan, can you get do you still need the ladder lines? The red lines? Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so I think that's not a good idea because the right side is not the main area. I think the lower side or the left side is even bigger than the right side. So I think still, yeah, this is not popular right now because the lower side is a little bit too narrow.
Okay.
So I think that might be much better. Something like this. Or you can play like this one. So it's more difficult to settle on the lower side. So yeah, after this, it's kind of difficult. Maybe let's say something like this. So I think the left side is broader, and then the C12 is very good move too. As I showed you earlier.
Right,
so
because
that's
of the
weakness.
Yeah.
Right. So the reason why you don't want to play this one is that black can just settle very easily.
Oh, and kind of ruin the whole bottom potential.
So yeah, you want to make this this kick. It's called like a kick. If black play just like this 3 space jump, where you would like to just play in the normal position, but can still invade it. I think I can play this one too. Right now, because white is pretty strong, the other side, right? Black cannot play something like this. So right now, I can go out. This one doesn't work because this is ladder.
Oh, does it connect up to the R14?
This is not. Actually, this is not ladder. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't work. It is this one.
Ah.
If this is not ladder, that's okay. I can still play like this, then play here, and then block. So the whole group is not alive yet. So yeah, there's some odds like this. So yeah, I can just connect this way too.
Oh, so this is just a little bit too dangerous for black.
I mean, not very dangerous, but I think that like something like this one would be better.
Does this just have like less of a clear weakness, or because it seems like white could white still like scoop out the bottom with like a G2 or something, or J2.
Oh yeah. The difference might be very very small, but you know, even if you play here, you can really leave. So not completely. So you can just play here, and then later black can just go outside. So it's easier to take the corner for black. So
Okay.
for example, if you play this one, it's more difficult to take the corner. But I can also still play something like this if I want to confirm the corner. So yeah, that's why I prefer A over B. So yeah, anyway, that's what I think is the correct direction. Let me erase this one again. I think yeah, this is not a good move. That double approach is very painful. I guess white is winning at this time. Let me check.
At this time in the review or in the main game?
In the main game. Yeah, this is the main game.
No, I mean, so like where you're at right now with this C6 move, or are you talking about the live board? Like, because they're pretty far from where we're at.
Oh yeah, right now, no, I think black is winning.
Okay.
This board, the commentary board.
Okay. Leela thinks that too?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I see.
Somehow I didn't know that if I don't keep playing, so Lila just stop. But I remember right now, black was winning.
Ah, okay, I see.
But even without Lila, I can see that black is good. I think because Q8 seems to be not a good idea. Okay. So he pushed that fast, almost like he pushed 2 times. And then that's one time, but it looks like he pushed 2 times and then tried to save the lower side or reduce. I guess it is still favorite to black, but he doesn't need to push this one. Then just play here. Or in fact, I think the corner is really big too, and it helps to save black. So the whole white group is also not alive. So if I play here, then no, this is not difficult to save for black. Yeah, because this
Partially
group is
because I see, because it's not alive yet.
Yeah, that's not alive yet.
So it's sort of a running fight rather than just a single weak group.
Right. So if I had to play this one, black can just respond. I mean, even this one, black can respond. It is still difficult to kill or attack. So I don't know which one is weaker. Huh. Yeah, black is weak, but white is also weak. So yeah, that wouldn't work too. It's like all in like a strategy. If I cannot kill black, then white cannot catch up black's territory.
Yeah, that pushing all those times to give black all that territory on the left is just too much. That's a lot of points.
Yeah. Black probably have more than 50 points on the board, but where's the white territory? I think it's like barely 20 points for white.
I see. Yeah, just a couple with that top group, and then
right. Just
10 or so on the bottom.
Maybe like a little bit over 10 points, but all together like 20 points. I think let's say it's like 16 points. I think it's a little bit over 20 points, but black has, I mean, this one only like 35 at least.
Yeah.
So that would be way easier for black. And then if I play something like on the top, I think that's not difficult to leave inside. Now black can make 2 eyes.
Oh yeah, and then it's white just didn't get anything, and then Q8 looks really bad. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I mean he just left when it was very important.
I see.
Moment. So that seems to be a little bit greedy or unnecessary. Yeah, that's unnecessary completely. Or another thing that if black play this on, that Atari might be very painful. If I play this on, even this is center.
Oh wow, that makes a big difference for how much life those stones can make, right?
Right. Why can't make this cut? That kind of help. If black play this, then the Atari center. Where white just played this one, black wouldn't respond. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, white can make this cut first, but black will always make this Atari. So right now, black cannot connect because of this one. That's why white made
scary.
that cut.
Yeah, okay.
Where white played a cut, I mean, white didn't make this exchange. Black is completely connected because when white cut this one right now, black will make this Atari.
And this Atari still works because there's a way to if white extends, black can still Atari it, right?
Right, yeah. So black should make B1. No, this one A. Not B. So yeah, that's the idea. If you make this cross cut, So that's kind of, you can say that's kind of asking move too. So the asking move is, you asked your opponents to know where you want to play, and then depending on your opponent's move, then you can play it differently. That's a good move, but still black can play here, and then wait a minute. So that doesn't work. I thought this is core, but that is not actually core. If I play this one, that's core.
And would this be an okay ko for black, trying to connect underneath like that?
Yeah. That'll be good. That'll be okay. But I can play this one and play here. So that's core too. Yeah, this is core, but this core is very different because if black lose this core, black lose a lot. Black completely demolished in the left side. So okay, so that's not something to worry about for white, but by itself, black can just live inside. So that would have been good enough for black. But black
Yeah, so this pushing is just, it really hurts these stones, right?
Right, yeah. It really hurts, and then black cannot give up. Hold the two stone because that's too big, right?
Fifth line territory is too much? Or it's sixth line territory, is it? Oh my gosh.
This is sixth line. So it's kind of like a square shape.
Right.
Is most desirable shape. So you cannot just give up like this. And then even though we can probably think, I'm making this kind of very big territory too. But this is confirmed, right? This is completely confirmed territory, while the left side is not confirmed, not yet.
Yeah, so white could still dive in on the left side there.
Right. So you probably count, this is 100% all territory, but you have to count maybe 70 to 80% if you evaluate. So yeah, that's difference.
Is that 70 to 80% like a rule of thumb, or is it just about this one?
Just approximately, because that's not even 70 or 80%. Maybe like only 50%, because I can just invade very easily like this.
Right.
So I mean, I like to say 50 to 60% of the whole potential territory here, which is 35, 40 points, 35 multiplied by 60, something like that. Where the lower side, whatever potential is,
that's just straight.
That's all confirmed.
That's cash. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cash, right? So that's not a good idea, even though the left side looks pretty good for black. So black has no other option but try to save or reduce.
Yeah, but it's a lot more difficult now, huh?
Right. If black has two options basically. When you destroy your opponent's territory. So if you play something like A, B, or even C, that's like invasion in this case, because you invaded your opponent's territory and try to live inside. Right? So these are invasion. And then invasion, you play in the third or fourth line. But what he did in the real game was this D. So if you play something like a D or E or even higher line like this, that is called reduction. So right now, As you can see, you can invasion is much more dangerous, but you can destroy like everything. Reduction, you probably don't destroy everything, but
But it's not as
it
risky.
might be it might be a little bit safer. So black doesn't have to take that much risk, right? So black doesn't have to play like B and then try to save everything.
Mm-hmm.
If this is dead, then black lose a lot. So I think this is good enough. I think this might be okay. Yeah. Because black can play something like this and dash center. Almost. Because black can save this one turn and then it uses this one turn to attack back.
That attacks the 3 stones.
Right. So if I have this kind of weakness, it's very difficult to attack. So let's say, this one is center, but still it's easier to go outside. So I guess this move is also fine. But he played this one. Then white attack on the bottom. Oh, let me think. Okay.
This seems like a big fight.
Let's see the real game first. I don't think. Oh, what's this? That doesn't help. That's very bad exchange. This one, all of this. Yeah, of course. Why will give up the 3 stones at any time? Almost at any time. So that really hurts black. I mean, having
Yeah, it's
this
going to make it a lot harder to get out.
Yeah, right. So that certainly was not a good idea. Okay, so that's the only reason. That might be the only reason why he made that exchange. But that's very bad exchange. So let's say at this time, without all of these exchanges, so white thought, then right now this is not center. So it's more difficult to go outside. But let me see, if black plays something like this, I don't think it's going to be that dangerous.
Just trying to get out right away.
Yeah, right. I mean, this one. Or we can just go out. I mean, this is not going to be cut. Yes.
Oh, I see. It wouldn't be enough for white to attack those outside stones?
So, yeah, I think that's bad exchange. Or black can just play, let me see, black play this. Let's make this exchange fast. So if I block, then I can block this one. So that seems to be cool. Why cannot just play this and then kill, because that one is center.
Oh, and that completes the 2 eyes, right?
Right. Why can't play something like this? And then this core, but I don't think white has enough core. And then again, black's expectation is not that big, right? Even black, lose that area, then if black can play some like 2 moves in somewhere else, then might be still okay. So yeah, this is cool. Wait a minute, but there's not very good core threats. This. I guess this is still okay for black though. Black couldn't save it, but the outside.
Yeah, so it's a little weaker on the outside, right?
Right, the outside is very weak. I think black should find black can think about something like this variation. Later black can make this one and then black too. So black can just reduce, right? Like when black played this move at the first, black's intention was to reduce and
Not
black
to
thought
live.
there was not to live. I think that's what black has to do, and then that's kind of consistent. If black wants to live, I think this is bad idea. Black should play the fourth line at least. That will be easier to live.
Okay.
But not this one. No. So in this case, black can play. Black can think about this variation. So the difference is that, for example, I can play here and then get the 2 stones. But the question is it good enough for white? Right? I don't think that's good enough. So black, if I play something like this, I know there's so bad odds, and this is center.
So it's the same. It's kind of the same situation. Is capturing the 2 stones enough?
Yeah, right. And then black can play something like this. Yeah, black can give up with basically like everything. As long as black can get enough, benefit outside. Something like this.
I see. Okay. Yeah, because at least now black's in sort of a fighting shape, right?
Yeah, black is in better position to fight.
And white didn't get that many points. A lot of them got reduced down to the second and first lines.
Right. I think this is not good enough. Let me count how much that is.
And while you're counting, we have a bunch of people here. I don't know how many new viewers we got out there, but I just want to remind you guys what we're doing today. This is the third game, the 2019 Transatlantic Professional Go Team Championship. This is an AGA versus EGF tournament. We got 5 American pros and 5 European pros. It's a best of 1. So if you win, you get to stay. If you lose, you get knocked out. This is game 3, and Mateusz Surma, who is playing white, the 2-dan professional from the EGF, he won the first 2 games. So this is game number 3, and today he is playing William Shi, our 1-dan professional from AGA. This event is sponsored by the AGA and EGF, and it's a 10,000 euro prize pool. This is a big one, and we're really happy to be able to broadcast this for you guys. And if you want to see more content like this, it's really easy to support this. You can either join the American Go Association, or you can join your EGF member association. And you can also just donate as well. And so if you go to the transatlanticgo.org/support site, we'll put that in the chat for you. If you go there, you'll see the options that you have to support this kind of content. And we're hoping to make this an annual event. AGA versus EGF every year. This has been a lot of fun so far. Really good games. So I'm glad to have you guys all here. There's a bunch of other people that are working on this in the background. We have a huge volunteer staff. Myself, Myungwan, Hajin Lee is helping out. Stephen Hu is helping out. We have a huge team of people in the background that are making this happen and putting all the graphics together. So so we're hoping that this is gonna help spread go through the West. This is the best game ever. So if you're just tuning in, we're really glad to have you. Take a look in the chat if you want to see beginner rules if you haven't seen it before. But I think we're getting close to the game here. Myungwan, do you have a count for us?
Oh yeah. So it is very difficult to count the left side, but roughly like a 30 point. If it's like 30 points, it's about to be even with Komi. Now Komi. Can you explain what Komi is?
Yeah, so right, in this game because you take turns and black gets to go first, white gets a little bit of a bonus point, like a few bonus points at the end of the game, and it's 6.5. So it's in this one. Actually, I'm not sure. Is this one 6? Yeah, it's 6.5 Komi, which means that at the end of the game, white gets 6.5 points. Basically means that white wins ties. That's what that half a point is for.
Right. So it's about to be the same, but white is weaker here. So black has some, this is let's say this is the territory, right? But there's another one that you have to count, which is potential. So in this case, black has more potential, in this area because again, black is white.
So white is going to have to deal with this weak group. So maybe black can make some territory while he's attacking it.
Right. And then I like to say just the upper side, black has more potential. So. Yeah, right now I think black is winning, and then also black actually could have played something like this. That 2-stone is not completely dead. White cannot play like this. What is dead? If I play this one, yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, look at this. No, black can just block this one. So yeah, that doesn't work. I mean, even before it was good for black, but right now it's really bad.
So, okay. Myungwan, before we go too much further, people were asking about the cut on the left side.
You mean C7?
Yeah.
Oh, that cut doesn't work.
Does that allow white to get some territory in the corner, or?
Oh, you mean like this? So, okay, so you can say, white sacrifice the 2-stone. This cut, let me clear up first. So this cut itself doesn't work, but because you sacrifice the 2-stone, then white can block the corner. Yeah, that might be okay. That can be okay. But it depends. If white is winning, then make it kind of simple. But this exchange itself, I don't think that's good because right now the side is just it became almost confirmed territory.
This is just too good for black. I see. Okay.
Right. And then the line between like this and this becomes that's 5 line and including the corner. So that sacrifice is too much.
Okay. So the corner that white gets is not nearly as good as the result for black there. Okay, I see.
Right. But it might be possible because if you take the corner, the white becomes stronger. So it's easier to attack the whole black group on the bottom, on the side. Okay, so anyway, I think these two, what black played here, was not a very good idea. So again, yeah, if black were to reduce, black should stick to that strategy or plan, or black should just try to leave inside. I think that one is actually even better.
Well, hey, before we continue on with this fight, why don't we take a 5-minute break real quick? We've been going at it for about almost an hour and a half now. So how about we take a little 5-minute break or something? Okay. The fight's gone pretty far from here, so when we come back, everybody we'll dive in. We'll get through the rest of this fight here, but we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We will be back shortly.
Okay.
Hey everybody, thanks for sticking by with that short break. We're getting right back into it. Myungwan, where are we at on this fight here?
Okay, so this is the real game.
Oh, okay.
And right now, this corner is dead. The black is dead.
That's a big change.
Oh yeah, that's a big change because white played this move and then black didn't respond. Black ignored, and then white played these two moves. So it became that. But black could save this one right now. And then there's another fight here. It gets complicating right now, but it's not. Black is not as good as before. So let's come back to this position, right?
All right, so black has he's broken out.
Right. But it got some damage, especially like this one. This one is dead. So it gets this bad, especially bad, because that one is center basically. So did he play that move? Oh no, he played this one first. Okay, make all these exchanges and then play that one. So black's supposed to leave.
I have a quick question for you. Why did white push in that bamboo joint? Yeah, why did white play that move?
Oh yeah, that's a mistake. Yeah.
Oh, is it? I didn't actually know. I just, normally I'd save pushing bamboo joints for co-threats, so I wasn't sure why he did that.
Right. So the reason that I can think of is that if I play this one, if black play this Hane, then black can just leave right now. But black is not going to play that one right now.
Okay.
And then if I play this, then probably black can think of this Atari. So I thought, what if I lose a chance to make that exchange?
Okay.
But that's not so much likely situation. So white doesn't have to make this exchange. But that's not a very bad exchange.
Okay, he just wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do it later.
Right.
I see. Okay.
If white black respond to this one, I think that's really big. Probably why should just block the corner, the c4. This is really big because that's base. White can get base here. So the whole white group is completely alive, and by blocking this one, this black group can be attacked because it doesn't have base.
Oh, yeah, I had completely forgotten that this white group was actually not alive yet.
Right. So right now it seems to be black is like successful to destroy, but the whole group will be attacked, and then he should pay some like a penalty, not being completely safe. So for example, the left side, we counted roughly 30 points, right? And then there's some potential here, comparing the previous variation. And then I said there's a little bit, the upper side, I think that's a little bit leaning to black's potential than white's potential. But right now, having this black group not alive, there's no potential. No potential here.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not 30 points.
Right, because that group doesn't have the base anymore.
Yeah, I think probably like 20 points.
Okay.
And this one's barely like 4 points here. 3 points this one. So maybe 4 points here. So how much is total? It's like 31. Black. It has been shanked and with no potential. In fact, probably white has more potential in upper side because there's this move will be all center.
Oh, okay. So if white plays somewhere in the center, that's sort of attacking that weak black group because it doesn't have eyes.
Right. Just one eye. Just one eye here.
So maybe that's why black didn't respond on the right. Maybe he just felt like he didn't have enough time.
Oh yeah, right. So let's count white's territory first with 10 points. It's almost 18 points. Okay, 6. So 20 is already 34. So yeah, white is winning. Even without Komi. Maybe this is a little bit over 20 points. But I was kind of strict.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I really don't like this one is going to be attacked. So somewhere here will be all centered too. So it's easier to destroy. So that means actually I think this one might be a mistake. So I should just block this one. And that's good. White is winning now.
Wow.
And that's center, always. I mean, black is not going to play this. The black doesn't have time to play that one.
Oh, hey, we just got an update on the time. It looks like Mateusz has just entered Byoyomi. And so for those of you that don't know all the terms yet, Byoyomi is like the overtime periods. You start out with 5 of them, and they're each a minute long. For this particular game, you have 5 periods of 1 minute. If you run out of it, you never get it back. But as long as you keep playing moves within 1 minute, you can essentially play for as long as you need to. It's why this game's a little bit different than chess in that aspect, because sometimes these games can go on for 300 to sometimes even 400 moves. So you kind of need to have the ability to play for a longer period of time. Otherwise, a lot of games would just end on time. But anyway, Mateusz, the player playing white, the 2-dan professional, he has entered Byoyomi, and it looks like William Shi 1-dan has about 7 minutes left. So it's getting to the really intense part, I think.
Okay, so during the break, I actually look at the Lila very, very briefly. So somewhere at this point, at this time, yeah, black was winning by 80% or even more than 80%. I mean, that's just approximate. That doesn't mean that even, I mean, the human can get also like 80%.
Sure.
There's some discrepancy between human and AI in terms of calculating the winning percentage. And then it seems like this one was actually a good idea. Either C, or you can just play this one.
Right.
So, this is the best, and then once you push this one, then this one was the best. And then if black played this, it was a little bit over 80%.
Oh, okay.
Percentage. And then black was still winning. Yeah, this one was slightly better than this one. By the way, my computer, it depends on the computer's performance. So if your computer is expensive one, then it shows better variation. But if your computer is bad, then not that fast, then it doesn't really show very good variation. It really depends on the computer's performance.
Do you have a supercomputer in there doing it for you? Or?
No, but my personal computer doesn't work very well. I did it, and it didn't even run that well. So I brought my company's computer, which is much better than my personal computer. Yeah. So I have 2 computers. But yeah, most of the time I don't look at that. But,
fair enough. You just but during the break, just taking a look.
Yeah,
I see. Right. Cool.
So somewhere here, I don't quite remember, when does it change. So that was a very bad exchange. So somewhere here, it was reversed. So right now, white is winning, like 60%, something like that.
Okay. So it switched from black to white.
Yeah, it switched. Okay. Yeah. And it might be 70%. Yeah. Actually, I remember this one is is better move. This one probably I don't quite remember. But,
Okay.
it seems like this one is simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get alive, make some points, create weakness.
Yeah, especially if you're winning, then you should make sure that all of your groups are safe, so you can like reduce the fluctuation. So like this, I think this is move 78. I guess from the beginning it was 50 and then 100%, like 0%. Let's say it's black perspective. No, let's say white perspective. So white was losing this much, and then right now white is winning.
So it
this
flipped.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
At this time it was over something here. So this is how you can secure your winning, and then it's going to be like more than 50%, like and then this is what you want. But right now, black played this move. I think that's a very good move. So even though white can kill black, the corner, which is pretty big, but you can see, this is not alive. So there's a lot of fluctuation. I mean, black can make all of this on as territory by attacking white. Then that's certainly bigger than the corner.
I see. Okay.
So before white killed the corner, white played this one. I think black cannot ignore it. But black doesn't want to play here. So I mean, white must play the right low corner, right? So black can take advantage of that situation. So black played a little bit, tight.
I see.
If I play this one, then black can leave. The corner is alive because this is center. So
Okay, cool. So the sacrifice wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened. It helps a little.
this turn.
Yeah, it helps a little.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So white really want to make sure that he gets center. So that's why white played this one.
Okay.
And then get the corner. But white left the cutting point, the cross cutting point, this one. I think one thing that is very good for white is that white can still cut this one.
Is that what happened in the game? I think it might be.
Yeah. So black cannot just play this.
Okay. Because if black tries to connect there, then white can capture those 3 stones, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Then that doesn't make sense, and then this one doesn't make sense. Black can play actually this one. So black can save it, save the 1 stone like a B3, and then still kill these 2 stones. So it seems like white doesn't get anything, right? But it's not. White can push, and then play this exchange.
Whoa.
Which can increase white's liberty by 1 more. So before this one, white has 2 liberties, 1 and 2. Right? Yeah, the liberty is like the emptiest part that
Yeah.
you can.
So right now it only has 2.
Yeah, right. But after this one, white has 3 because this one is self-atari for
black has
black.
another approach move.
What approach move?
Black has to play the A8 move to Atari it.
Right. So then make it 3. So it should be 1, 2, 3. So
fancy.
White increase 1 more liberty, and then white can play this one. Yeah, if black play this, black can still kill, but no, I can just leave completely in the corner by center.
Oh.
And
Oh, that makes the
type-
attack go away. So how did Black respond in the game? I feel like Black fought back really hard here. It looks like the fight's crazy.
Okay.
Actually, the game kind of looks good for Black now.
This one too. No, I can just leave by center,
Oh.
or I can play this one and make court too. So maybe like I don't know. This is an easy court reach, or maybe this one too. Later. Okay. So anyway,
Dangerous.
Black is not winning that much, so Black should save the one stone, the B3 stone. And that's very complicating fight.
Yeah, well, looks like that's the exact fight that they
Okay.
went for.
Right. So both of them have to fight, and I think this cross-cut fight, by the way, this is called cross-cut, right?
Ah, okay. So yeah, there's 4 groups involved here, right? 2 white
Right.
groups, 2 black groups.
Right. And then this cross, when I teach my students, I emphasize the cross-cut a lot. Like every lesson, I emphasize the cross-cut. So this is kind of better, in this war, right? And then that's the first cross-cut fight, in fact, because you can find some of the cross-cuts. So, like, this is cross-cut and this is cross-cut, but that's not the fight, right? That's like a sacrifice. And then you have potential cross-cut fight here, but this is really the first cross-cut fight, and that's normally the most important fight, because if you fail in the first cross-cut, you may not have the second chance. It plays up pretty good. So I think that can determine this game, the result of this fight. Okay, so right now it seems like Black has more liberties. Why Black couldn't respond to that Atari? Okay. So let's see what happened first. Oh, why did you say this is good for Black, by the way?
I don't actually know, but I like it seems to me like Black is going to be able to capture those white stones on the edge.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's why.
Maybe
But-
that's not that good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's not that good by itself, because you got this on these 5 stones, but look at what white gained. White gained. I got this one, right?
Okay.
And then destroy all the corner here.
Oh, I see.
So right now it's like 20 points, I guess. If you count only this one, it's even less than 20 points. And then remember, this corner is dead. The right low corner is dead.
Oh. Yeah,
So-
that's a huge how did I forget about that huge corner kill?
Yeah, that was good. So Black has higher expectation than this one. So we can count and then see who's in better position. So again, this is very painful, because White has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. So something like this one would be center for White. So White can be almost completely alive. And then this one is center too. So it can give like a further damage to the corner. So if Black has to push this one more, then still it gives some damage to the corner. So Black probably can think of this crosscut, but I don't think that's possible, because Black can probably kill the 4 stones, but look at this. the center has less liberties than 5. I don't know if you can see this one. Yeah, I can see that one. So it's that's even 3. Even white doesn't
Wow, it's
play.
not even close.
This is that. Right.
Wow. You can. It looks like that center group has a lot of liberties, but not really, huh?
Oh no, not really. Yeah, right after this, it's been shrinked a lot. No, this one has actually 4 liberties, so it's dead already.
Wow.
So yeah, that cut is not an option. So black should just push, and then you can start from here. So the left side still is 20 points, not even 20 points, like 18 points, and this is 5. That's it, and then 3. So black's territory has been shrinked a lot. So only 26. Black cannot attack the whole white group like these 7 stones,
Mm-hmm.
because once white play this one, that one is centered too. So it's not going to be attackable much.
It just has too many liberties, and it has access to the corner, right?
Right. So if it's 26, yeah, that's certainly far behind.
Right.
Because look at white's territory here. How much is that one? Let me count.
And while you're counting that, I'll remind people what we're doing here. This is the 2019 Transatlantic Professional Go Team Championship. This is round 3. We're watching Mateusz Surma, 2-dan pro from the EGF. This is his 3rd game as well. He won the first 2 games, and he's playing against William Shi, 1-dan pro from the AJ, who is playing black. This tournament is made possible by the AJ and the EGF, and they're actually putting, this is a 10,000 euro prize pool on the line for the winning team. And yeah, we're really glad to host this. And if you guys want to support, it's pretty straightforward. We'll put the link in chat for you, but you can just go to transatlanticgo.org/support, and then it'll show you how you can either donate to your EGF member association, or join your EGF member association, or join the AGA, and also you can donate as well. But yeah, we're hoping that this will be the first of many years. We're hoping to make this an annual event where we get together the strong American players and the strong European players, and we have a chance to do sort of a beginning of the summer battle royale. The format, in case you were if you weren't aware, is there's 5 American pros, 5 European pros. It's a single elimination. If you win, you stay. If you lose, you get knocked out. And the games themselves, the hour of main time and then 5 periods of 1 minute. So it's a decent length, but yeah. Anyway, we're in game 3 here. We're both players are now in their end game periods, so they both still have all of their end games left, or their Byoyomi periods left. But yeah, we're getting close to the end. Not a lot of thinking time left for these people. So, wait, does that say 96? No. It can't
56?
be 56. Okay.
Okay. Oh, sorry, yeah, my writing was not good. So
No, it's okay.
yeah, it's not that much difference, because black can attack these 2 groups still. But I don't think it's that weak for black to catch up almost like a 30-something points.
Yeah, where would the points come from? Because on the top, that white group is so solid up there already.
Right. And then black should play this one first, to attack the whole white group.
Mm-hmm.
But if I play something like this, it's the other black group is not completely alive too, not completely safe. I mean this one. So yeah, that's very difficult to attack. Black can probably make some territory in upper side by attacking white group this one, but still that'll be very difficult. I mean, it's not like a 30 points difference, but I think white is winning. So this is a real game. Okay. What? That's not, what black should play.
This removing a liberty is a problem.
Yeah, black should play at least something like this, and then play this one, and then try to attack the whole group. Black is very busy. I mean, right now, black is winning on the liberty racing. And then if I play this, and then black should play something like this. So yeah, black should attack and then try to get like 30 points right now because black played this one as center. That makes sense. Why can't play this one though? To leave by center. So if black doesn't respond, yeah, I think black is dead.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because black played this, then white can play here. Oh, it's core. No, this is not even core. So black has 1, 2, 3, white has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties.
Not enough. Okay.
And then this one, yeah, of course, I can play here. So you can see white has 4, black has 3 again. So black should respond something like this. But again, so right now I think it's dead. Let me see. Yeah, it's dead. Right. So white is dead.
Okay. It's close though still.
Yeah, it was close. But if I make that exchange after this, no, this A is not going to be center for white. So I mean white can play B as center, but that doesn't really help that much. So yeah, black must push this one. So black must push at A because black is very busy. Playing B, you can play that one only if you are winning a lot, right? So that was very slow. Yeah, that's very painful. So right now, if I can save both groups, this one and this one, then yeah, white is winning and winning a lot.
Yeah, so this is where we
Okay.
are right now, it looks like.
So yeah, that's I can play just this one. Yeah, so black should play something like this. I think I can make this exchange first.
Can black cut on the outside?
Not right away. Oh yeah, black can cut outside, right? I mean, that will make it complicating. So in this case,
Does that kill the corner?
let me see. White can make one eye in the corner. So yeah, because this one is center. White can make one eye. Actually, white can make one eye by center by playing this move. So yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh man.
I can make another eye in the center too. So if black play here, then I can extend. If black play this one, I can play here, so I can make another eye. Yeah, so this is an eye here. In fact, I can push this on first. Oh yeah, that doesn't really make much difference. Okay, so when I play this one, let's say black play this move, right? That's still an eye, so I can play here. So yeah, it's completely alive. If I play this, if black play the center, again, then was center, so I can make this bend 4.
Is it possible before all of this for black to play, what is it, like d3 at some point and like threaten to cut? Does that help at all?
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good move. But it's actually the same if you play this one. Yeah, because that's just one eye anyway. By center.
Oh, because he can still play the. I see.
Yeah, right. This one. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, the problem is black can play actually this one, but in this case, black can play. It seems like there's a lot of liberties for black, but it's not. It's not. Black is still dead. If black were to save everything, yeah.
Whoa.
So I can just reduce black's liberty by wasting this one dramatically. So
holy moly.
the whole black group's dead.
Wow. That's
that's pretty long variation that you have to read before you make this cross cut.
Well, and they're in Byoyomi, so I don't know if he's going to be able to to read it all. Not with 1 minute to go. It looks like Mateusz has used 2 of them. He has 3 overtimes left, and looks like Black William has he's got 4 overtimes left here. So
this is a weird game, and I think this one might help. Black play this, right? I mean this exchange. But that exchange also can be bad exchange if black play if I play this way.
Oh, for endgame in the corner later.
Yeah, right. So there's pros and cons, but I don't know. I kind of want to make this exchange because you really have when you block.
Oh, so, because white can play down?
Yeah. Without that exchange, you can't do that because black can cut this one. But with this exchange, you have room to even protect this one because of the E18. Okay, but maybe that's not the most important. So it was actually better than I expected for for black, because black can make like 15 points up there, and then white doesn't have still a very solid base. So I guess this one is a little bit too slow.
Could he lean maybe like that?
Oh yeah, right, yeah, this one. So that seems to be a little bit better, but probably he was afraid of this cut. Okay, if you're winning, then yeah, you have to concern this kind of cross cut. That's right. The other thing that you could have tried was also this one. Just trying to leave as much as possible, as soon as you can. That, by the way, this card that doesn't work because of shortage of liberty.
Oh.
Right?
If he connects, then he'll only have 2 liberties, and then he'll get captured before the white stones, which still have 3.
And there are some other options that you can probably play this. But since white is winning, white doesn't want to make this kind of core risk.
Right. Okay.
So I think that the real game is okay. Even though it looks a little bit slow, but that's fine. Yeah, but I guess this one's better, making this Atari. Because that's only the end game, right? Having to play this one is only end game, and then in terms of points or I, that's only half an I, so that doesn't really mean much. So it's much better to make it solid outside, like a strong outside, even if you don't hand it, and if you just play this one, I think this is still better.
Exchanging the Atari first.
Okay. Yeah, he can make one space jump, right? With this exchange, he cannot set up this cross cut. Oh, okay, this is the real game. Okay, that's cool move.
There were some people in chat that thought maybe that might be too slow.
Okay, so it's almost, the middle game is over. From I would say the middle game is over from this cross cut. So actually, it seems like black won the cross cut, but in fact, in my view, black lost.
Because he just has so much stuff to worry about afterwards? Or it's just not big enough?
It's not big enough. I mean, black lost more than black gained. I mean, black gets 10 points there. Right? This is just like a pure 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
But black lost all the potential in the left side and some corner too. I mean, black gets this much, which is 8 points. That was not enough.
Right.
And then white saved both groups.
Yeah, well, because originally we were looking at something like, 30 points on the left side, and now it's like 18. Or, well, maybe more than 18.
30 points. It was 30 points without having to sacrifice the right low corner like originally. But the right low corner is dead. And then there was almost 50 points. So black cannot catch up. Black cannot make that much territory. So for this one, wait a minute.
Is white trying to reduce liberties here in some way to make it so that he can maybe do a connection on the outside?
I think that's because of time.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So there's one eye here, and then there's half an eye this one. One eye in 0.5. So okay, white made one eye this one, and then okay. So do you think this is an eye on the bottom?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's an eye.
Yeah.
So if black play this, white can make an eye, right?
Yep.
What about this one? Oh, wait a minute. So let's make a life and death problem here.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It's completely blocked. So white made one eye in the center, but not two eyes. Okay. So let's say white play this. So why cannot make two eyes? Only one eye, right?
Right.
Just one eye. So what if black play this one? How can you leave?
I think it's you. So you can start with the
This one,
E4,
let's make this exchange
and then you
first.
can just play down. I think.
Play down this one.
Yeah. Oh.
But black
Oh
can play
no.
this move. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
There's
fancy.
a trick. So black cannot leave.
Oh no.
I mean white cannot make one eye. So yeah, that's that.
Okay. So not playing down.
Not playing down.
I don't know. Can you just play in the corner once?
Yeah, the corner first. Then if you play this one, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same.
What
black will
about
play this one.
the empty triangle?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because
Ooh.
this one. Yeah.
Ooh,
You can make,
cool.
another eye here. So 1 and 2 eyes. Okay, so what if black play this one first? Okay, let's say this one is always center.
Ooh.
So if you play this, it's a little bit different. No, it's not a little bit different. I mean, this is dead.
Right.
But what you can do is you can, first of all, you don't make this exchange. That's bad exchange. So you can push. It seems like you can't really make one eye still, but you can block this on. You cannot make one eye in the corner, but you can make another eye.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, this is completely alive. And yeah.
That's pretty complicated. But I
yeah,
mean,
Mateusz, yeah.
He's a pro, right? I mean, he can figure that out real quick.
No, he can figure it out, right? So what's the real game? This one, okay. So that one is completely like 100% alive. So black's last hope is to attack the other guy, this one, and then probably make more than 10 points benefit. But it's too narrow. You can't really make more than 10 points territory there. But he's trying his best. Okay? He's trying to be pretty aggressive.
Is there like any Aji at all? On the right with the bottom group, anything that would allow black to make some points on the right?
So if black play this one, that's completely dead. And then black cannot fight like this. So yeah, this is a center. If black play this, I can play. Okay, let me think. The center, I can play. Where should I play? Okay, there's some arts like this, but not that much because I can still respond. So that one I can make it loose like this. So that doesn't work.
Well, I mean, could black maybe make some points on the outside first in Sente?
Oh yeah, that's center. Yeah, black play the outside. That's center. So something like this one, I guess, is center.
So that's like a couple more points, or
Oh yeah, right, okay.
I just I don't know how.
Okay, so yeah, that helps. Oh, I didn't think about that, but I thought that there's a little bit of potential territory, but still, black has more than 50 points. The right low corner is only 50 points. And then the left side, this is already 50 points. So let's say something like this one is center for black. So let's say 18 points. So it could be 16. Let's say, to be generous, 12 points. So that's 30, 40. So that's not even, even including this one, that's barely 50 points. So this territory on the right low corner can cover all the black territory.
Wow. So black kind of needs to get everything, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. So why can't black can play this much? So it might be a little bit less than 50 points, but pretty close. Pretty much 50 points. Still, it's not enough. Okay, I think we are almost.
Yeah, we're caught up to the game. Looks like William just spent an overtime thinking about his response to this move here.
Right. I think it's almost. We are going to the end of the game. So if black just play this, the fourth turn is dead. Black cannot save the fourth turns. And coming out doesn't help either.
Oh, you still can't get any more liberties.
Right.
Oh, that's dangerous. Okay.
So how about this one? This one, yeah, of course, doesn't work. Black has only 2 liberties. And that doesn't help. So black cannot play this one. Black cannot play either one. No.
There's still not enough liberties there. Wow, that sacrifice on the left for white ended up being kind of good.
So
really
what
good,
black,
yeah.
What has to do? Black has to do is this one. But these are all center. So that white can play here. Okay, wait a minute. But this one, let me see. Oh yeah, okay. So white is dead in this case. So actually what white misread, I think, is I guess he didn't see that this bottom one is completely alive. This one is completely alive. Otherwise, he doesn't have to play this one.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, this kind of move.
Oh, so he didn't see your fancy to
he didn't see that. That's my guess. So what he's trying to do here is to connect the both groups to be safe,
Right.
right? But he doesn't do that. He doesn't need to do that. He can just play this one, something like this, and then try to live separately, right? I mean, that's good enough. Or even he can play, he can respond. It is still safe. It's very safe.
Because it's alive,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's alive. Can it's 100% alive, both groups. So he missed it. So that's why he's trying like something like this.
It looks like Black Atari'd his way out here. Not that one.
Yeah,
That one.
cut this one fast. Now he can play here. So White made it a little bit more complicated. White can leave, but it was already alive. But right now White is White made another crosscut, this one. So if this is dead, like a big time, then Black can probably have chance. This is completely unnecessary. Even this time.
Can you
right now.
Can you clear off your red marks? They're kind of blocking out the stones a little bit.
Right. I guess even this one you can just play. I guess like this. And Black must play. But Black can play this one. But it's okay. He can play here. But Black can play this one. So I guess White can still win. The other group is not so much alive too. So it's not going to be difficult to save the whole group, but that one is very painful.
So we had a question from chat. Why can't Black answer the wedge with H11? So when White does H11, when White does when White does the G12 wedge, why doesn't Black play H11? So after the wedge, here.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, why not this?
Oh, that doesn't work either. So
oh, 2 liberties to 3. I see. Okay, thanks.
So let me see what's the best move here. I think let me think. So I think Black can play. White can play this one.
Okay.
And then push. So we can make this Atari fast and then cut and then just connect. So it's Miyai. So Miyai means you can play either one or A or B.
Oh wow.
So if Black play here, then we can play this net. The 5 stone is dead. If Black play here, then you can block this one.
Is that about an even exchange, the inside and the outside?
I mean, it's just game is over. If Black can I can kill either one. These 2 stone.
So it's just too much.
I don't know if it's even, but yeah, that's a lot. That's too much. Black can probably make this exchange, but that doesn't really much change difference. So Yeah, black could at least get the upper side. The center group, the 3 stone is nothing. So all of this variation, I can do that only if I'm so sure that the center group is alive, right? So again, like this, that's alive. Since white didn't see that life and death, so why couldn't choose something like this variation? If black play that one, it's dead, right? We saw this one. Why this is dead?
Oh, because the liberties are too short still.
Yeah, if I black play this one, that doesn't really help. It's still dead. So if white play this one, yeah, the game is over.
Oh, but maybe in overtime he just couldn't find it.
I think there are 2 reasons. It's more than that. No, white didn't see the left and death problem correctly.
Okay.
So that's why I played such a move like this, and then this.
I see. So, well, at the end of this, I mean, was this a success for black?
Yeah, it's success for black.
Is it enough to get him back into the game, you think?
That's doubtful though, because black was so much behind.
Yeah.
So right now, why could destroy the upper side? And then right now, why was 100% sure that he's alive? Not because he knew that there's one eye on the bottom, but because this area, if I even white black play this is center, right? So white can make another eye here.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I can play this one too. So.
And he was just more comfortable with that eye, I guess.
Right. So right now, this one is also 100% alive because I can play this one. So he knew that it's alive, but the problem is black has some potential in this area.
Right.
So if you can make like, let's say 25 points there, then probably black can make enough territory to compete with white. So black has, yeah, that's like a 25 or maybe even 30 points. 25 even is not that big enough. So I guess it's still difficult for for black because white can jump out this one. Black cannot cut. Okay. But yeah, he's trying. There's some Aji down there.
Looks like both players have 2 overtimes left as well. So they've been using some of their overtimes for sure.
Okay, that's good response. So yeah, that didn't work for black. So even after all of this, yeah, black cannot connect to the outside.
Man.
That doesn't help. That seems to be a very bad exchange. Black shouldn't make that exchange. That didn't help. So I can comfortably destroy to that side. I think right now there's no hope for black to make even 25 points in the center. So black should have seek some other options such as this one.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this is all center, so black can play here. Yeah, that would be way more complicating. And looks complicating, right? And
Yeah,
can play
yeah.
nearly
Yeah.
it. So what if I this one? So we can play black can play here. This is center.
Oh.
And make this a turret. And then leave.
Oh. That'd be huge.
Yeah. If I can, black can save this one. So that's what black has to do.
Now, looks like
Yeah,
you
black
figured it
can
out
play
too late.
something like this one too. And then red. So yeah, this is alive. I mean, it's difficult to say it's alive, but you can make this exchange. This is how you can see the game.
Yeah.
So right now it's 1 and 2. It's mi, so you can make 2 eyes. Not to mention that you can even cut it at 3. So if white has to play something like
Ooh.
this, that's center. That's very painful.
Yeah, that should be a pretty good reduction, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, this one is center. So if we play here, that looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
It's like black can make 25 points in the center.
Oh, hey,
It's not going to be.
another time update. Looks like both players are on their final Byoyomi as well.
And if I play this one, that's different story right now because black can play here and then cut
Oh,
from the bottom.
holy moly.
So it seems like I cannot play this one. Is that? It seems like if I play this one, black has 3 liberties and white has 4. So it looks like pretty okay, but black can connect underneath.
Oh, that would be crazy. Is there
Right.
what? How do you respond? Do you just have to back up then?
When?
After the attachment, after like a Q9.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, this one.
Just-
My body.
So if you can't do that one,
So that one doesn't work. Let's take black and leave.
yeah. So do you need to play like
Black and
P7 or something?
yeah, black should play not this one also doesn't work. So yeah, you can find this move because I kind of make this exchange. This exchange is given almost. So if you play this one, you can cut here this way. So probably white should just connect this one.
And then what would black do? Like, can he get something nice on the outside because of that stone just standing up? Is that pretty good?
Yeah, that was much better. Okay. This one seems to be much better, and then you can still cut like somewhere here. So why I have to concern like his group this one. So for example, if I play this one. It might be, even like liberty racing, something like that. But after this, black cannot do anything. It's just clean dead.
Looks like the game's progressed a fair amount since then.
Mm.
Looks like black tried this move. Oh, also, if you want to remove your red marks. Hmm.
Yeah, that's certainly not enough for black. Okay, let's say white play the next move, something like this. And how much territory in the center? It's a little bit over 10 points. Okay, that's good. That's good too. And then while white black is trying to block the center, white gets some territory here too, like some additional territory.
Right.
So yeah, it should be more than 50 points right now. This one is more than 50 points, 50 points plus.
Yeah, because black lost the opportunity to play that P7 endgame as well.
Mm. Right. So all of this is like 5 points. So white has certainly more than 60 points.
Not including Comey. It also has...
Oh, not including Komi, right.
Could black have 60? I don't know.
18 points. Let's say no, this one white can connect, black can connect, so it's like 10 points. This one, let's say 8, just to be generous. So how much should be in the center then? So black, white.
It needs like 30 points in the center.
So all together, 28, 36. Oh yeah, that's right. So
That's...
black should make like almost, because this is coming 6.5.
Yep.
Black should make 30 points in the center, this area, but yeah, of course.
That's gonna be really tough.
So I think the game is over right now at this point. You can almost like close this game or this
Okay.
commentary. So let's go back and then see what was the important moves or mistakes. So black was winning, right? Almost
Yeah.
in the highest point. It was almost 80%. But yeah, that was very bad idea. That was very bad idea. He just tried to invade or reduce, but he started reducing, but he tried to save, which ended like a very bad shape, like this one. And then that was very bad idea too. It's pretty big loss.
So just the handling of that bottom weak black group, that really just determined the pace of the whole game, huh?
Right. And then somewhere after this crosscut, I think this is definitely a very bad idea because black was behind. He should have played the very best. He should have pushed way more, to attack the two groups. After that, Mateusz made some mistake in the center. I guess he didn't read the Lapende's problem completely, but it was too late for black. And then the last move, this one, I guess he was still losing. Black was still losing, but that kind of blew up his last hope.
That attachment was just not the right way to get Aji out of that position, huh?
Right. So after white extended this one, the game is over. Okay, so let's go back and then try to see some of the interesting variation. Okay, let me just say this one. I should play either black should play this or this one. Okay, so this one, right? I told you we're gonna come back and then talk about this joseki a little bit. So right now, it looks like a B is certainly better way, right? Because you want to block the lower side, but it depends on the after move variation. So if you play here, and if you follow this joseki, which is same as the real game, then you don't get to block the bottom side. You don't get to block the right side.
Oh, so maybe this direction would be better. For no?
Better for who?
For black?
Oh yeah, better for black. That's right. Yeah. So that's why white didn't block this one. White blocked A.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, in order to block the lower side. So at first, like intuitively, so you should block B in order to develop the potential on the lower side for white. But if you see all the joseki, then A is the way, right?
Right.
And then if black play this one, then yeah, white can block by making this hane and then making this cut. White can play this just this one too, like the same idea. Yeah, something like I don't know the next one. Maybe this.
Okay.
So in order to avoid this, black can play this one. This is different. So if I block, then you can see that exchange is missing, right?
Okay.
This white
So
and this black is missing.
not to change the subject completely, but there is something that has been driving me nuts on Taijin recently, and it's from this joseki. What if white stands up? Have you seen this thing? So if you go back a few moves, instead of blocking there, So Hane,
Oh yeah, that's right.
the
So,
Hane, and then this thing.
yeah. That's what I'm going to show you next.
Okay.
So if black attach this, right, without making this exchange, then that's what white had to do. Block and extend. This is joseki. And right now it's still in progress, I guess. Before black cut this one and then make this exchange. Right now it's I know black white used to play this one and then cut and then here and then at least this is one of the joseki I saw.
I've seen some other really weird variations on this too, but I forget how they went because they were like.
There's so many.
Yeah, I feel like there was one where black gets to cut on the other side or so. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff goes, but I've seen some ones where it just looks.
This one is also annoying. Move. Oh, black resigned.
Yep.
Okay, the game is over.
All right, so looks like the game is over. So looks like Mateusz Surma wins again, this time against William Shi. So what we're going to do real quick, folks, is we're going to take a real fast break. We're going to get Mateusz on the line. We're going to ask him how he felt about the game, and then we'll wrap it up. So if you give us just a minute here, we will go grab our winner. So just a moment. We will be right back. All right. Hey, everybody. We are back, and we have the winner with us, Mateusz. Congratulations. 3 wins.
Thank you.
This is another exciting game. So we had a couple of questions for you, just real quick before we go. What do you think, Myungwan? What did you want to ask?
Also, yeah, congratulations,
Thank you.
Mateusz. Yeah. So did you feel you're winning at this point? Or when did you feel you're winning?
After this Hane at B11, I thought it's like, after I cut, I think it's good for me.
Which one?
B11.
Oh, really? This
I
one?
thought black should just extend all the time. Like, after I cut, I thought it's good for me.
So you okay? So you feel you're winning like long before. I mean
Yes.
this position. Okay. So I said, I think black might be still winning. White is still winning. Okay. So another question. So when you play something like this, or at this point, did you see that your center group, like this one is completely alive? So right now,
I should play some Tenuki.
so right now this is alive. Did you see that?
Really? It's alive?
Oh yeah, this is alive. So you can actually play something else.
Cannot black play like, I don't know.
This one? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but yeah, that was alive.
no.
Or black play this, then. Oh yeah, that's actually what we guessed. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, if that was completely alive, then you don't have to play. I mean,
Yes, sure.
right? You don't have to play something like this.
Can
Yeah.
just
Okay,
play
so
something like on the right side.
right. Yeah, you can respond, or you can play something like this. So that might have been even easier to win this game.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all I want to ask. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. That was really exciting. So real quick, I have just gotten word. So next week you're going to be playing against Eric Louie, One Down Professional. Have you played against him before?
Quite many times.
Oh yeah. So are you excited?
Of course, like, we'll try to win.
Well, hey man, congratulations and good luck next week. We'll see you next weekend for game number 4 versus Eric Louie.
Isn't it in 2 weeks?
Oh, isn't it? Oh yeah, next week is the. Sorry about that. I think next week is the European Go Grand Slam. Is that right?
Yes.
Ah, okay, great. Well, so 2 weeks, everybody. Sorry about that. I got the schedule backwards here. So yeah, in 2 weeks we'll be back with game number 4. It should be pretty exciting. Well, anyway, yeah, congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for putting on such a good
Thank you.
show. But all right, so thanks for joining us, everybody. This was game 3 of the 2019 Transatlantic Professional Go Team Championship. We just saw another win from the incredibly talented Mateusz Surma. So just want to give one big reminder to everybody. This event is made possible by the AGA and the EGF, and we're really hoping to be able to do this pretty much every year. We're having a great time broadcasting it. We hope you guys are having a good time watching it. And if you want to be able to support this content, it's really easy. We'll put the link in chat for you. But if you go to transatlanticgo.org/support, you'll see on there you can donate to your EGF member associations. You can donate to the AGA. And you also join your EGF member association or the AGA. And the support is greatly appreciated. We really enjoy having you guys out here. And if you're a new player, we're glad to have you. This game is the best. So we hope we'll see you in a couple of weeks for the next round. But I think that's all we got. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you. Bye.